Okay, what I got here is a 1989 Phazer. These are pretty easily identified by the kind of gold and silver stickers, black. These are 2 short track. Anyway, this has about 5,800 miles on it. Guy said it ran good. It ran okay. Just needed to. It had some weird jetting nominations written on the hood, and that was all wrong. It's got a pipe. It had 95s in it. I switched it out to 110s. It said 132.5 mains, but it wasn't. It was 143.8. So despite what everyone says, you know, you can have a little bit leaner sled running in the mountains. You know, we ride about, you know, maybe 3,000 to 4,000 feet mostly, so you can lean that out. Just keep an eye on the plugs while you're doing that. Anyway, I just got this put back together yesterday, starting to clean up, and what I like to do overnight is stick some paper towels under these carb bowls to make sure that they're sealed up good. And obviously you can see that that had some gas leaking out, and that's one good way to test your seals on your carb bowls. Anyway, that's a pro tip for you. So yeah, we're just degreasing along the way here. I'm going to pull that carb off and reseal that one bowl, and then try to get the idle screw, which is the old Torx thing, hooked back up, and not hook up the Torx, but I like to use that white dial as the kind of fine throttle tune on the hill. I think you all know what I mean when I say the little white knob is that little white knob on top of the carb's missing on this sled here. I'm gonna try to switch it out or get a bolt in there to do it. And then the seat's kind of ragged looking, but last year, as you can see, I built 4 seats out of some stuff I had laying around. Anyway, we'll get that on and show you that. And then a little degreaser goes a long ways. These sleds, they get pretty manky after 30 years or whatever. And then I like to gloss paint those skis no matter what condition they're in. Makes it look a lot better. So that carb on the right didn't seal up with the old gasket, so I went ahead and ordered Yamaha OEM parts for that one side. And now I'm doing the paper towel trick where you just stick half a paper towel under each bowl, pressurize it with the old vent tube, just blowing it with your mouth. And these are easy to tell apart on these sleds. Like the oil vent comes in the same way, but it's much more rubbery. The gas is the one that gets all hard, so you know that's the vent tube. And then I'll get you set up over here in a second to show you how I do some combat flattening on those bowls. Once they've been tightened a bunch, they kind of get deformed, and I'll show you that in a second. I've shown it before, but I think it's worth repeating because I have to do it all the time. So after a while, these bowls, from the tightening the bowl nut too tight, they get kind of pushed in, and so I usually set them just on a flat surface and use something like this here, punch the more flatter side, not the punch side. Then just go to work, flatten them on some surface, you know. And that's all it takes, is just to make sure that that bowl nut can get on, has a chance to seal here. Anyway, I've shown you that before. Good luck.